Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Ranger 363V restoration. This is part 30 of the series, and in today's video we're going to be putting on all the trim pieces as well as preparing for carpet. And be sure to stick around to the end of the video where we work on something that I know you guys are going to like. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so pretty much got this finished up, installed. If I can lift it up, there we go. So I cut a little channel through, and that's where the hose, and then it goes out through there. And it comes into this locker, and I'm gonna kind of feed it up through here. And then it'll go into the bottom of the boat down through there. Obviously, we'll cut it. Nathan's still having a good time scraping, just scrapey. And so yeah, we got pretty much everything on the front of the boat done, ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and unhook the trolling motor, power, so that when we do the carpet, we can just hang this over the side. I just kind of want to get everything mocked up, but pretty much the front of the boat's done. We put the new cleats on. If yours are old and or corroded, I'll put a link to all the products I use, and these will be on here. These are fairly cheap, and they pretty much match the holes. They were a little off, but with a little bit of force applied on the screw, it kind of straightened everything out. So it looks really good. Now we're gonna kind of start working our way back here, fight for some room with Nathan, start putting the grab handles on, starting to hook all this stuff up, clean up the back of the compartment, and also start putting on the console. If we can get all this done today, that'll be really good. And then tomorrow just kind of be getting prepped for carpet. So yeah. So just put the rub rails on, or not rub rails, grab rails, and I think they turned out pretty nice. So we had to 3D print these kind of like shim pieces to kind of cover up the gold. It wasn't perfect, but definitely a lot better than the old ones. You could kind of like polish these up if you wanted to, but for the cost of replacing them, it just seemed a little bit cheaper and a lot easier to replace them. So the feet are a little bit wider, so what I did was I put this one in the hole that was already there, and then made sure that they were square to the edge of the boat, and then drilled that hole and put a screw in. So yeah, now let's go ahead and do the other side. Alright, so we got both sides grab handles on. I think it turned out really nice. Fairly straight. I did this off camera. I filled all these holes with silicone or some kind of adhesive sealer. So that's all done. This is the front bench seat that is located on the boat, and I think it's a really cool idea, but it's pretty much useless for any bass fisherman nowadays. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to rip it apart. It was kind of cool to see how it was made, and then we're going to try to see if we can use this as a base for extending the deck. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make it so you can walk on this. And so we're here trying to figure out what it would take to add some plywood on top of this to make it level and flush with the rest of the boat. And we decided that we're not going to use this piece, but we're in fact going to make our own and design it. So first we got to get some measurements, and then we got to follow up with some CAD work, or as my dad likes to say,
cardboard aided design. And we're just here measuring it out so that we can cut it out and kind of fit it in and template it and kind of see if what we're thinking is going to work or if it's not. So we got that. We're going to lay it in here, and it actually fits up pretty nice. It needs a little bit of tweaking, but for the first time, I think it looks really, really good. So this is basically the general idea of what we're going to do. It really adds a lot of real estate to the front deck, and I think it gives you the opportunity to fish two people on the front of the boat. So yeah, guys, that's it for this week. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if there was something that you really liked about this video, please be sure to comment down below, and be sure to check back next week where we actually start carpeting this boat. If you guys want to know how to carpet a bass boat efficiently and do it right where it looks perfect the first time, be sure to check it out. Until next week, guys.